Hello, Brendan. This is Melodie from Through the Lens. How are you today? Dubuque, Iowa. Wow. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to call me. I gotta admit to you, this is my first phone interview, so yeah, you are popping my cherry a little bit. So thank you. If you don't mind, I'm going to try to put you on speakerphone to record. But if you have any problems hearing me or anything, I will just go back to normal and write really fast. So no problem. Okay. Well, I'm going to take you and put you on speakerphone right now. And I just happened to put you on speakerphone right when there were sirens going by. But
that's okay. Are you safe? Are you in a safe place?
yes, I am. I'm in my home actually in Indianapolis, Indiana. And so I do have a couple of questions prepared for you, and I will just go ahead and get started so I'm not wasting your time too much here. So my first one, in February I heard you had a residency at Caesar's Palace called Blues Traveler Unhooked, which I love the name of. But I have never been to Vegas myself, so my only impression of it is from like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. So I was wondering, like, how was your time in Vegas, and did you end up with any kind of Hunter S. Thompson stories of your own or witness any?
Well, actually the residency was great, and it was a cool idea that instead of just kind of going through Vegas on a sort of a one-night play, we stayed at the Caesar's Palace and we performed in this kind of slightly intimate setting. I think it was about 250 seats, and but what we did differently was that we kind of like unplugged, like MTV Unplugged.
Oh wow!
We played all kind of acoustically. So there were amplifiers, but Chan played acoustic guitar, Ben played the piano, John played without effects, and I played with like little brushy kind of sticks, and Tad played his electric bass, but just quietly.
Oh wow!
But so what was great about that was kind of going through it's the beginning of our 30th anniversary year. 1987 was when we kind of got together. So we've got this large selection of songs that we are trying to kind of think about, explore, maybe play this year to kind of go sort of a retrospective. And it was just a really cool opportunity to play some of those songs we haven't played in a while in an acoustic setting, and so you kind of change the arrangement a little bit around. And obviously it's a much more intimate setting in a small place like that. And then John was able to talk to the audience a little bit about each song, and
oh wow,
it was kind of a really cool moment. So I think we all had a lot of fun, and we did four performances over the 2 weeks, and they people loved it, and they were all sold out, and I think it's something that we might explore in the future.
Oh, I hope so. I would love to catch that, make that my first Vegas experience.
So and then the outside, I mean, the thing about Vegas is that you can get pretty much, you can get food 24 hours, you can, stay up all night and gamble and drink or do whatever you want to do. But for, I'm 47 now, and so it's like, I've been to Vegas many, many times and have had as much fun as one can have in Vegas.
Right.
So, I just really enjoyed the, we had a great food steakhouse right next door, so I had a really nice steak and really good restaurants in Caesar. So just kind of really enjoyed myself as far as doing kind of the normal activities.
Right.
We didn't stay out too late or anything like that.
So now on the opposite spectrum from the intimate setting, you guys do Red Rocks every 4th of July.
Yes.
You're going to be doing that again this year, right?
We are, yeah, and that starts. I think we put out the lineup for that a couple weeks ago, and it's going to be us, Rusted Root, the Spin Doctors, and a band called The Samples from Colorado. And
well, that sounds like a great lineup.
Yeah. So what's cool about that is, it again sort of harkens back to our 30th anniversary and kind of all the bands that we played with in the past. And Horde, the Horde Festival, which we were a big part of.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I was going to ask you.
And great. So it's going to be kind of really fun. I think a lot of people are excited to, to see that lineup, and hopefully there'll be a lot of playing in between bands and that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Now, you mentioned the Horde Festival. I wondered if you thought about doing any more projects, like maybe a Blow Up the Moon Festival in honor of your glorious album with all those collaborators. Maybe get them all together.
That would be really cool. I love that idea. We're doing a couple summer packages with a couple bands this year. We've got a big fall tour, which we're going to do. I think it's 35 dates, starting in beginning of October.
And now that's your 30th anniversary tour, isn't it?
It's the beginning, yeah. It's sort of the kickoff. I mean, we kind of like to stick to being very exact. We all moved to New York in '87, and sort of September, October. So that will be kind of the actual, beginning of the 30th year that we've been kind of a professional band. And so I think aside from the fall tour, which we're really excited about, we're going to do another spring tour, and then hopefully a big summer thing next year. And so those are all the things that are kind of in the works. But right now we're playing, this on this tour. We've got another, I think, 8 dates or so left.
You'll be at the Bluebird here next week. I'll get to come take pictures of you.
Awesome! I can't wait. And what's been really fun is, we've been sort of staying away from, the big cities like Chicago. I mean, I know it's in Indianapolis. Is that where we're playing, or Bloomington?
Bloomington. I'm sorry. I think I'm in Indianapolis. I might have accidentally said that.
Oh, it's okay. But yeah, so we're kind of staying out of the the huge mega cities, and saving that for the fall. But what's been great is we've been playing a lot of college towns, and I know Bloomington's a big college town.
It's a favorite of mine, definitely.
And so, we played in Waukegan last night, and we played in, where'd we go, Kalamazoo a few nights ago, and we've been getting just like a really big, kind of college crowds coming out, as well as the fans that have been with us the whole way. And so it's really, it's a nice thing to do, sort of play your secondary markets, and really, hit some places that you don't normally
go to
on a big package tour.
Yes, I'm very excited to catch you at the Bluebird. It is definitely one of my favorite Indiana venues.
Great.
And now I heard, I know that your opener, I believe, is Gene Evero Jr., who is great. But a little birdie told me that maybe L.D. Miller might be performing with you. And,
maybe. Yeah, you have to keep your fingers crossed.
LD is a favorite of mine, so I thought, well, that would be fabulous to catch that too.
Of course, yeah. He's a friend of the band, and whenever he's kind of in the area, or on doing dates himself, and he's nearby, most of the time he comes up and sits in with us, which is great.
Well, that's fantastic. Yeah, I definitely been blessed to catch him play a few times as I do some work in Lafayette, Indiana. So this is definitely going to be a great show.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully you'll be able to take some good pictures, and just make sure that a lot of people come out and see the band, because we're having a lot of fun out there, and it is it's been a long journey, but we're having more fun playing now than I think we ever have, so it's great.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that is all the questions I have for you.
Okay.
And I thank you so much for your time again. And,
good. Well, I hope it was a good first time for you.
Yes, thank you so much. I was so nervous. I hope you didn't think I was too lame here.
No, it was great, and good luck in your future interviews, and I'm sure you do great.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to the show Tuesday.
Okay, see you then.
Bye.